Good day, I'm Carrie-Ann Smith and this is your JIS News for Monday, March 12. The Education Ministry says its contingency plan has been in full gear and additional support deployed where needed as many teachers take apparent industrial action today. Across the island this morning, many students had to return home as teachers called in sick, while some schools had limited classes and continued co-curricular activities. The ministry said it was receiving mixed reports from schools on the impact of the industrial action, with schools in Manchester and St. Elizabeth reporting greatest turnout of students, prompting additional help being sought from the Northern Caribbean University to man classes. While several unions have inked a wage deal with the government, teachers are among some groups that have rejected the offer as being too low. To limit the impact of their industrial action, Education Minister Senator Ruel Reid says regional response teams were put on standby to keep schools operational today.
Regional response teams comprising officers from the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, select tertiary institutions, secondary schools, student bodies, and the National Parent Teachers Association of Jamaica are being briefed and placed on standby alert to take charge of classes.
Up to press time, the ministry said no instruction had been given for any school to be closed. Meanwhile, Finance Minister Audley Shaw is assuring educators that government's decision to apply the wage increase agreed by some unions this month end, despite teachers' rejection, is not an attempt at union busting. This move is one of the issues believed to have sparked the island-wide sickout of teachers. Most members of the JCTU, junior doctors, senior doctors, and certain categories of nurses have signed off on a 4-year arrangement that increases salaries by an accumulative 16%. In a statement, the finance minister says the government agrees that public servants, including teachers, deserve more, but the current wage offer cannot be improved without serious repercussions for the economy. Minister Shaw says granting a higher wage deal would demand an increase in taxes, something the government is not doing for the first time in many years, as it seeks to provide a relief to all citizens and protect the fragile state of the economy. While opening the budget debate last week, he further argued that the wage offer, when combined with an annual 2.5% performance-based increment paid to many public sector workers, represented a combined increase of 26% over 4 years.
We therefore believe that this is a fair offer compared to previous offers in the context of the current budget and in keeping with our commitment to achieve a 9% wage to GDP ratio by the end of the fiscal year.
The finance minister says government craves the understanding and patience of public sector workers and pledges to continue negotiations to settle on a wage deal for the period under consideration. He also commits that as the economy improves, the government should be able to provide better compensation in the future. In other news, several infrastructure development projects have been earmarked to start or continue in the new financial year as government continues to strive for greater economic growth. These include ongoing work on the North-South Highway and the Mandela Highway Improvement Project, and the commencement of the Constant Spring and Hagley Park roads upgrading, as well as the South Coast Highway and Montego Bay Perimeter Road.
These expenditures reflect the significant and substantive focus of this government to ensure that more roads are built and maintained. These include farm roads and roads in the rural and urban areas of Jamaica.
Other major development projects for the fiscal year include JISCA's multi-billion-dollar investment at the Alpart Alumina plant, construction of the BPO Technology Park at Nago Head in St. Catherine, the establishment of the Morant Bay Urban Center, and a $68.4 billion public bodies investment program. New classrooms will be constructed at the Black River High School in St. Elizabeth and the Portland-based Fair Prospect Primary School at a total cost of $31 million. Both institutions are the latest recipients of grant funding as part of the Government of Japan's Grassroots Human Security Project. Black River High School is receiving $20 million to build 4 classrooms, while Fair Prospect Primary will add 2 classrooms with its $11 million grant. The work at Black River High will move that school closer to coming off the shift system.
So this investment and this partnership between the government of Japan through the grassroots initiative is very timely. Both Black River High and Fair Prospect Primary are in fact in need of support. We intend to work further, and it's on our budget for us to do the full work to build out the capacity.
And finally, the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport has provided grant funding totaling $1 million to entrepreneurs residing within the Blue and John Crow Mountains World Heritage Site. The 20 recipients from Portland, St. Andrew and St. Thomas got $50,000 each to enhance their business operations in agriculture, craft, commodities, gastronomy and tourist attractions. The JBDC and the Jamaica National Social Enterprise Boost Initiative are partnering with the ministry to provide basic money management and financial literacy training for the grant recipients.
The ministry will be working with you and also with the applicants who did not qualify this time around for grants. We will be taking them through more training and to bring them up to speed.
Minister Grange says the Economic Opportunities Initiative will be expanded to other Indigenous groups in St. Elizabeth and Trelawney in the 2018-2019 financial year. She says the aim is to enable persons to tap into the business and income-generating potential within their communities in order to boost employment. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Carrie Ann Smith. Thanks for watching.